Welcome to Miami. You're on
you.
tour with Dua Lipa. You have music dropping. There's so much happening, but we'll get to all that. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I'm so happy to be here finally. I mean, I've been waiting to come to Miami since I was 16.
You mentioned that you've been having the time of your life here. What have you been doing here in Miami? How long have you been here for?
I've been here for a couple days, but mainly beach. I've just been at the beach and playing in the rain.
You look like you got your tan.
Oh,
you got
I'm sunburned. I'm burned, but it was so worth it.
It turns into a tan, though. Any wants and needs while you're here, food-wise or anything? I know you said you've been wanting to come here since you were 16. What is the allure for Miami?
The allure was the ocean, and I've done it, and I've swam in it, and I'm so happy that I did, and I'll be back tomorrow.
You're originally from Colorado, so you're more of a beach girl than a mountain girl.
I mean, I love the ocean. The mountains, I mean, I have so much love for them, but I was never much of a big snowboarder. I tried it, broke my arm, and I was like, all right, I think I'm just going to swim.
Broke your arm? Did you really?
Yeah, I broke it in half.
Wow.
When you snowboard, you commit. You know?
Right, of course.
So he was like, all right, I'm just hang here, and I have my arm. Nobody knows it's broken. I'm sitting there watching The Lord of the Rings, and I was like, are you joking right now? Yeah, so that was I was not very fond of the whole snowboarding, but.
Okay, all right, yeah. You're on the road right now. A lot of artists, some artists love being on the road. Other artists are like, can't wait to go home. How's your experience been?
I mean, I love being on the road. I love traveling. I love going to new places, and I love meeting new people. So this has been a lot of fun for me. Obviously, when you go on tour, it can take a lot out of you, just physically. But I've been pretty lucky so far. I feel good.
What's the most unhinged thing you've eaten at 3 o'clock in the morning? Just being out doing things.
What is the most unhinged thing I've eaten? Oh gosh, I had some smash burgers in Toronto that my body hated me for.
Is that right?
It did. I was like, oh, but that was probably the most unhinged thing. I've eaten some unhinged things at 3 a.m.
You're on tour right now. What's on the rider? Anything crazy on the rider for you or
just tea?
Okay.
It's really just tea and some 818, some tequila.
There you go.
Yeah.
818 plug. I love tequila. Are you a tequila drinker?
I'm a tequila girl.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's gonna fit right in.
That's it. That's the only thing that and a good orange wine. Those are my two.
Orange wine?
Orange wine. You have to try it if you haven't.
Orange wine, flavored orange wine?
It's orange.
The tour, gonna be on the road with Dua. I mean, what was the emotion like? How did they break it to you, by the way, or how did you get the situation going?
Yeah, I was sitting home on my couch, and I got a call from my manager, and she just told me, and I was definitely shocked for sure. I was like, what? That's amazing. But also, it's been a huge motivator, I think. You need those things and those incentives to keep falling in love with what you do and to keep working harder at it and to get better at it. And this was a huge inspiration for me, and it's given me, a lot of incentive to just work really hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you worked for it. You made to this. Your music speaks for itself. It's absolutely incredible. We spent a lot of time listening to it. Super emotional. We're gonna get into all that too.
Thank you.
How do you prep for a tour like this? I mean,
it's really a mix of getting yourself mentally and physically ready. I think that for me, it was really about training my muscle vocally. To really be able to get on stage. It's the first time that I'm really performing these songs from this EP. So, it was really about training that muscle, and then also getting yourself physically ready, taking care of yourself, getting enough sleep, not going out, not drinking, so that you can do that on tour and have so much fun. But yeah, it was just a lot of rest, and also mentally, sometimes you gotta break old bad habits, and you gotta remove some people that might not want the best for you or whatever, and that was my big preparation.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Amen. Any before you're about to hit the stage and you're backstage and you see the crowd and it's crazy, any pre-stage ritual before you get on there? Is it a prayer? Is it a shot of 818 tequila? What are you doing before to get yourself ready?
Me and my crew, we really like to pray and prep, and sometimes it's either pray or we dance our asses off until we go on stage. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to get into it. You got to be warm when you get up there. So yeah.
The party begins before you even hit the stage.
Absolutely.
I love that. You're self-taught, I read, how to sing, play the piano, the whole nine. A lot of artists, I see them describe singing and knowing that they're on key by seeing a color. Are you familiar with this, and does that happen to you?
Yeah. Well, mine's more so shapes. That
Okay.
I don't know if that's even a thing, but the way that I've, see music is very much a shape, and I make those shapes in my head and also with my voice. Like when I sing a certain note or anything, it usually is like a certain shape. So there's certain notes that are really like sharp, and there's some that are smooth and round and soft.
And you're seeing this in your head.
Yeah, I don't really see colors a whole lot, but I see shapes.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm always so like enamored by the artists that come in here and they're like, yeah, it's a G sharp that's red, like a shade of red for me and whatever.
Yeah.
Like you see shapes. That's incredible.
Yeah, I'll see shapes a lot.
Yeah. You've spoken about how music is the thing that's like always loved you back. I love that line. Explain that a little bit for us.
Well, when as I, have gone through my very short 23 years of living, the biggest part of me was always music. It was always how I attached to it, and it was how I communicated. And I've been really grateful and blessed to, with the ability to do it, and to have the opportunity to do it. And when I feel like things have gotten really hard in my life, or I feel like I don't know where to turn or where to go, music has always been right around the corner, It's like, seriously, I always say that when I was about to deter and, go on a different path, I guess, that wasn't towards my dreams and my goals, the universe always pushed me right back on track. And sometimes it felt like everything was falling apart in my life, but the reality was I was just being realigned with it. So I've always really taken that, and my full name is Cecilia. And I felt like my name was always really attached to music as well. My parents named me after a saint named Saint Cecilia, and she protects singers and musicians. It's like the whole
Interesting.
the gag of it.
I love that.
Yeah, and so I don't know. It just always felt like it was living within me, and it was something that I was meant to do. And so I've taken that really seriously as I've gotten older, and it really is the thing it's loved me back. It's loved me even when I maybe didn't appreciate it.
It is what you're meant to do. Your fans feel the same way. They are super diehard, by the way. When we started talking about having you on the show, people are calling in. They're super excited to see you.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Here in Miami. You dropped Don't Hold Me Accountable. It's super emotional. You feel the emotion when you hear the songs. Like, as a listener, you can feel the emotion. And people want to know, who hurt you?
Oh, my God. I know. I get that comment all the time.
Yeah.
They're like, who did this to her?
Right.
I think that you can always blame other people for the pain that you felt and whatever. But at the end of the day, I've found that, it was because I was allowing it. So I think that the whole thing about Don't Hold Me Accountable is actually holding myself truly accountable, because my thought process for the EP, especially when I was writing it and the experiences that it's about, I was very much like, I know, I'm self-aware that this is hurting me, but I don't want to walk away. That was the big thing.
Of course.
And so, it was really about the journey of figuring out how to come to terms with the fact that this was hurting me. And I was hurting myself by staying, And so I guess I'm the one who hurt me. But yeah.
This is a form of therapy for you.
It is. I save a lot of money.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
You're introducing your music to your diehard fans who are coming to see you here in Miami, and some new fans. Like, are there specific songs that you're like, I really hope that this song connects with an audience who may not have heard it?
Yeah, I think the big one that I always feel, I have a glimmer in my eye every time I sing Rhythm of Love. That is my favorite song that I have put out ever.
Awesome.
It's deeply emotional. It really showcases who I am behind, the anger that I've hidden behind in a lot of my music. I've hid behind it, and I think that I have so much more to say, and there's so much more that I feel versus, in a song like Bloodsucker, very much like telling you how it is, and I was really angry when I wrote that, I remember, but and it's really cathartic to sing, but yeah, Rhythm of Love, I think it showcases the true heartbreak, of walking away, leaving a relationship that might not be good for you, but also feeling rejected in that at the same time, because you're only walking away because that person can't treat you right,
I love it.
Yeah.
All of your songs have emotion and so much meaning. Hot Shit is a banger, by the way. Banger.
Thank you.
At what point during the process of that song, was it during the writing or recording, or maybe when they mastered it and you heard it? At what point were you like, holy shit, this song it could be huge?
Honestly, I was really scared when we were writing it because I was like, I don't know if this is really like what I want to say. And then, I took some time away from it. And then I came back in the studio and I listened again and I was like, oof, this is good. Like, we gotta, and it's also, like not taking it too serious. Like, sometimes you do just meet people and you're like, I know what you think you are, but like, let me stop and not get blinded by, or, what's the word? Influenced by your narcissism.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's jump into some rapid fire stuff, okay?
Okay.
Quick questions, quick answers. Here we go. Hook, chorus, or bridge? Favorite?
Bridge.
Bridge. Okay. In 3 words, describe Don't Hold Me Accountable.
Messy, confident, and beautiful.
Messy. I like that.
Yes.
Do you have a weird talent or party trick that you do?
I can replicate the sound of a trumpet with my voice.
Come on.
Oh shit, my voice is gone right now, so I might do really bad. Wait. I can't do it right now. Don't put me on the spot. But if you listen to Forgot to Be My Lover, I'm the trumpet in the beginning.
Is that
it's
right?
me.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You're in Miami this weekend. A message for your diehard fans that are coming to see you. Anything you want to tell them?
I just thank you. I'm eternally grateful, and I hope that you have the best time.
Love it. Outside of music, what inspires you to write music? And obviously, you listen to other artists, but outside of music, what is it that inspires you?
I think it's people. People inspire me. I mean, the human experience inspires me. I think that the people that I meet, I always know that there's a reason. And, I'm able to really digest what that reason is through music. But that's what inspires me the most is people.
You have some awesome tattoos.
Thank you.
Do you have a favorite, and is there a theme to what you have on your arm?
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is the star. It's a tarot card.
Okay.
And I've always felt really connected to it just because, there's abundance flowing throughout the entire tattoo with like the water and the jugs and everything. That one's my favorite. And really the theme, I mean, these all have such personal meaning to me. And it's really just like each part of my life is hidden within some of these tattoos.
Can you explain the butterfly that seems to be on fire? Is that on fire?
Yes, it is. Well, the butterfly is actually a cover-up of a terrible stick and poke that I did on myself.
Wait, you tattooed yourself?
Yes, and me and my cousin used to tattoo each other too all the time. We were living together when I first moved to LA.
Can you explain? Not that I want to try this on myself, but what's a stick and poke tattoo, and how bad does it hurt?
You got to get like ink, like India ink. It's like a certain type of ink that you get, and then you take a needle and you just poke. You draw usually on yourself, and then you just trace it. It hurts pretty bad, but it's not terrible.
Okay.
Like, it's just like annoying. It's like, imagine somebody like poking you with a needle 1,000,000 times over the course of like an hour.
Thais, you want to stick and poke? Can I give you? I can. She's like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I gave my cousin a bunch of her stick and pokes. She gave me stick and pokes, but I had to cover this one because it was just uneven.
Have you ever given anybody an actual tattoo?
No, I've never used a gun.
Really?
I'd like to try it. I'm just nervous. Like, I think I would have too light of a hand, honestly. I don't think I would have like a heavy hand. I would have too light.
Next time you're in Miami, if you come, yes.
I'll give you a tattoo.
Really?
Sorry. Yes, I will. Absolutely.
We tried to do this. We had your label mate, Teddy Swims, came in, and I was like, bro, we interviewed him. He came in. I'm like, get a tattoo gun. I think he'll, and my bosses at the time were like, no, I don't think he's going to do that.
I would let Teddy tattoo me.
Me too.
Absolutely.
That's legendary, right?
Yes, 100%.
How does it feel to be on one of the most amazing record labels, by the way, with label mates like Benson Boone and Teddy Swims and Dua Lipa and some of the biggest?
I mean, Warner is a gift to the music industry. I think that, they really care about their artists. They care about development. And they care about, really making sure that you become the artist that you want and are meant to be. I've been pushed so hard by them in such beautiful and amazing ways, and I'm forever grateful to them. It feels really good. They're really great.
I can tell you this from my perspective. You're in such good hands with Shama, with Josh, with Warner. I mean, like, they really, really know what they're doing.
They're great.
And they also love you. So.
Oh, thank you.
And so do we. We'll see you this weekend here in Miami with Dua Lipa on stage. Super excited. What can we expect from the show?
I think you can expect some really good energy. Me and my bandmates, like, just bring really good energy. You know, that's our biggest priority is just want to bring good vibes.
And by the way, if you're side stage, watch them dancing before they go out on stage. Try to get a little video and tag.
Yes.
Thank you so much for popping in. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.